Alright, now this is just about a block from that, but my phone keeps cutting out. Now, so where you down here can see it, this was a federal commissary building, and at the beginning of the Civil War, the Union Army come and took over Smithland and made them build this thing that was a place that they held captured Confederate soldiers. So, let's see here, what does it say? 1863, right? 1863, right? For use as a warehouse for federal forces and whatever. Now, okay, so it's this thing right here. So this is like a, hold people in thing. If only that guy in Germany had thought about making his camps look like churches, people might have never known what he was doing. So, 18 whatever. Now we're on the other side of the building, and Smithland greatly tries to wipe away the Civil War history because Kentucky didn't go to Union or Confederate, and the Union completely took over Smithland, and it was, I don't know, I wasn't, but they tried to act like that didn't happen. So 18 whatever on that for this building. Now this building is currently the Lions Club, and if you'll see, it says erected by the Smithland Lions Club, 1949. So that was put there a long time ago, right? Like, I guess in 1949 or whatever. But this was put up by the federal something or other. They make these things, and you see them in like, that is, judging by where the river is, that's probably the front yard of the mansion, I think. The river. Anyway, this was put here by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, and the project was overlooked at the Murray State University. But, so that's just 1949, they were trying to erase the whatever, and then Kentucky come and put this plaque in about who actually built it and what it was for. So, it's kind of ironic that, trying to hide history, you can stand at one side and see the lie on the other. And that building right there used to be a bank, and it was in the How the West was won as it wasn't a bank in the movie, but it was something. And I'll just walk you down here to what used to be my Peepaw's house, but now my aunt and my dad own it. We come over and take care of the yard. So this house right here, I don't remember who it was that built it, but he got in trouble for something, and it was nuts. Now this house that looks like an A right here, it has, you can't see it for a tree, it has a giant hole in the roof because the lady who inherited the house hadn't been here, and it started off as a leak in the roof, and now it's a massive hole. And you see, and then this next house, boy, this is this one is, both these houses were in that How the West was won. But, and if you see the video when the ATF were here, the National Guard was using Imam Peepaw's driveway. That's where they cut off the road to keep people from going. This house right here is one of the coolest houses, like architecturally and shit in there, that I've ever seen. But it is absolutely trashed. I mean, you can see how it's just deteriorated and all that. But moreover than that, there's a basement to this house that flooded like 15 years ago, and nobody ever pumped it out. So it's been rotting from this black water, whatever, that I just soon touched uranium just put my hand in that. But I didn't even know the doors open. I guess there's a bunch of kids that come over here and smoke, and I found a bunch of condom wrappers, so I assume they're doing some sexual whatever. And nobody believed my Mima, because she did have dementia really bad, but she would wake up and go to sleep at different times. And she saw people in the house in the middle of the night, but and there was, at one point, people were like gambling in there or something, and she thought people were in there cockfighting because her dad done the cockfighting, but she was right that somebody had been in there, and for like 10 years, no one believed her and thought it was just one of her hallucinations, or whatever you call that. And after I figured out what had happened, it's really sad because she already passed away, so I didn't get a chance to say, hey, you were right about that. But this has crown molding and those pocket sliding doors. There is a couch in there that all the fabric's been taken off of, but it's like that Gothic style, whatever, that's been put in, like it was brought over from Europe. It's really nice if somebody wanted to put it back together. The doors all have, I mean, you can see, and this doesn't really do it justice. If you see it in the movies, they put all this whatever siding on there, and it made it really look kind of plain. I think so. But the front door, I didn't realize it was still open. I've gone in there a few times just to look around, but it's so structurally iffy right now. I don't go into it anymore. So here's the side of it. You can see how well maintained this nice place is. And I'm not talking about it. Somewhere right there under that window is the entrance to the basement. And that's what flooded. And if you look down there past that tree, that used to be the laundry room. And where you see that cut off like that, it rotted so much, part of the laundry room in one of the bathrooms fell off the back of the house. You know, it's pretty unsafe and looks like shit. Here's my Mima and Peepaw's house. It's really nice, but it's got that green shit. Nobody lives here or whatever. But I'm gonna power wash stuff sooner in there. But they fixed it up nice, whatever. But putting the siding on the houses, it kind of took away from that unique thing. It just makes them look plain, whatever. So there is a place that used to be an auto fixing place, and at one point during the flood, one of my cars was parked in that parking lot because I moved it to keep it from getting flooded, and my Meemaw saw people trying to take it because they thought it was just okay to take, because somebody told them, yeah, take it, whatever, and they were going to take it to the scrapyard. My Meemaw saw it, and my Peepaw stopped them. But, I mean, this place just, I mean, it's weird. Like, okay, here's this church. I don't know what kind of church it is. It's some kind of Protestant church. And if you go over there, it go all the way down to the other side where the helipad is. And it's like somebody just cut a section out of like the Andy Griffith show, like Mayberry, and you just cut a section out. That right there, you see that sign? It used to be a used car lot, and it was called Hillbilly Auto. It was really, really awful. That's the church's activity center. My own people own that land too, and they sold it to the church to build that. And I guess that's all. This, again, is in Livingston County, and I haven't uploaded it yet, but that's the part when Moore Lodge was talking about the Land Between the Lakes thing. I have filmed all this stuff, and the reason I think that he couldn't pinpoint it on the map is because I guess that he was only looking at the larger counties that connect to the lake, and he didn't look at Livingston County. But Livingston County is exactly what the lady was describing. I'll put those videos up, but I'm gonna try to send them to Aiden. I don't really know him or how to get a hold of him, but I'm gonna try to send them to him before I put it on there. But anyway, Smithland. See ya.